From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Greg Reynolds to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery to start the drive. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He was brought down by Patrick Jones. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
To kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Ty Chandler to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Touchdown, Minnesota! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Reynolds with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Goff. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Goff on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with it on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 34. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going for this. He connects downfield on four. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. He'll throw it yet again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Chandler now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chandler now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now Darnold. He throws a bullet to the set. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kirby Joseph kicks it. And the Lions take possession of the football.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Touchdown, Detroit! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fox now to kick this one away. Chandler now on the return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
They send a man in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to find Jones. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for two.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Vikings 22.
Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. This is Gibbs on second down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Motioning him from the slot right. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but they're deep.
Yeah. I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a Senate. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You want to boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting and I'm lane switching. Big, I'ma stand on straight business. Ducking on like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his missing. Baby, these all white. These ain't no Hirachi. Bad, 50 flow. Ain't hibachi. I got 10 missed calls. All my mad at me. Valet Park Designer District. I'm going straight to gallery. Yup. Phone ringing. Yup.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Yellow.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Attack!
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They find some open field here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They go play fake. Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelce. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. No score after one on EA Sports. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now for the point after.
And that will be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. They're going to run forward with Jones. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Well, now how about this return?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for KC. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Darnold.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. He may go.
Powering forward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
In a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now it's Darnold. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Darnold to throw again. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Now Darnold wants to change it up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 4th down, Darnold. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Mahomes going to throw. going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 72 yards. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too, and just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mahomes now to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Another completion here to Hunt.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Being chased out left. This is caught. Touchdown!
Rashee Rice
from 10 yards out.
And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. We're back now in KC. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. Off of play action, Darnold. This is caught by Addison. Shifts by him, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here's Darnold. Flushed out right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Darnold.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Mahomes.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Up the middle, Jones. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have taken a fourth quarter lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And the lead is up to 5. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's first down.
Yellow.
Now the fan favorite, this is Carson Steele.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Not a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
The time not an issue just yet, but we'll be watching the clock for sure. Here's second down. Here's Mahomes.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Yellow.
Mahomes.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 4. Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defender.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and peak the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Here's May. He'll get this to Baker. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's May.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for New England. 47 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here is May. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and say it and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover. Downs. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. We're scoreless after 1. Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Darnold.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Looking to throw. May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw, it's May.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
To the air, May. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A give running right, Gibson.
And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Once more, Gibson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
They'll throw with May. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Darnold from the gun. He lets one go deep for Addison.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jordan Addison.
72 yards.
And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. They've got his man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
It's complete downfield, out left to his running back.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. I'm beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I feel like candy. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna...
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Stop.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Eluding the pressure right.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Coleman, the man in motion right. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. On play action, Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And again, it's Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Steps away to his left.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Allen again. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12. Middle.
Here's Allen to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. An inside give to Jones.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The big fella. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson, 70 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Forced out to his left.
He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now Allen.
At the 22-yard line.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Darnold.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Faking the give. Darnold sliding out of the pocket. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, Darnold.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On play action, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop, They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Middle. 5 wide.
Now this time, Allen will throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Alert! Half 10. Go.
Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Here's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Alert!
They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, Allen.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Alert! Out! Stop.
Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's second down and 3.
They'll go again to Jones.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A give to Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here's Darnold. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. That's complete. It's Cook.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
They'll come up now on second down. To throw is Allen. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield.
And all the way down to the 9. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 3 brings up second.
Throwing Allen.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Half. Alert! Middle. Half.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Completes this to Jefferson.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, set.
Darnold.
Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And this is going to be intercepted.
And it's a big play there to secure the football. And, folks, we are headed to overtime.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 33 yards that time. To throw, it's Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now Darnold with his first throw of OT. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath. And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings... From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from Houston. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Nifty move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. Completion just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Stroud off the play fake. Rolling to his right. Oh, a Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Crowder's got it over the middle.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Daniels.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
De'Ami Brown
from 10 yards out.
And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
As Stroud now to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That is loose down the left sideline.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mixon going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Stroud out of the gun here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods as the first half is winding down.
And the Texans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. To throw is Daniels.
Man open, here is Crowder. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Daniels. His throw incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Mario Edwards from his in spot, able to push in there and drop him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Daniels looking to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed,
and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 49 yards. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz, 55 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Play action. Stroud now.
He'll buy some time right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here goes Stroud again. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Dorrance Armstrong collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And some room to work. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
A big play here, 3rd and 2. Stroud looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard.
I need it. Catch. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I till I can't even. Sorry, mama, yeah, I nut. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna. What you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rice. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, I flew elevator, we facing my brad. How you want the positive, no more cash. Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The events, I to the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend called, want me alone. Let her know my she's happy at home. And I I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner. Her get Bucky a goner. What you gonna do? 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 What you gonna do?
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
44, ready. 20, TX.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Tua to open with a throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Number 2. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
G.
They are going for it. It's Tungo Vailoa. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but Unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Daniels starts with a pass. Now pass deep for McClure. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, 21 T8.
Here's Tua. He's going to try it here again. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Get set. Hey, turbo 2. 8. Scat. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
To throw is Tua. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Whoa. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Quick throw, taken in. He's across midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and Good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Tua going to give it to Achane, and he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Time on three, kick. Out.
They'll run with Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
Let's go. Ready, set.
Back to throw is Tua.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready. East right, snug. Set.
Once again, it's Achane.
Again, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. If you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Here we go! Here we go!
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move further out in front. It is now 17-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. 2nd down and 8.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G. Out.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
Ready.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Tua. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, we'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Tua. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and a yard.
Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 50.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. To the air again is Daniels. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
From the gun, here's Tua. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. One final play. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. They proved much.
Two in, 2 up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Craft. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. To throw is Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him. Here's Love. He's got his big tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They run, and here's the former Packer, Aaron Jones. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. It's second down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go play action with Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. In motion, it's Jefferson. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's Darnold again. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Love. And this one's complete to Melton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first and 10, here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Love to throw it on first down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal, Green Bay.
To throw is Love. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Here's Love to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. On play action, here's Darnold. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll run it here with Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing, Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in passing.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he is good.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Straight up out the objects, I'm a big. If I got up, I'ma sip. I run the racks up with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some, had to get him back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a back. Cut off the, then I gave my the new goof. Either you running. Got a New Orleans, man, that voodoo. And I'm that now, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might